You will need plastic plate or palette, brushes, makeup or body paint, rubbing alcohol and paper towels, and a model over 18 if they are going to be nude. Colors you will need: blue, white and black, red, yellow, gold sparkles, and green.
Start by cleaning the area you're going to be painting with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. This is 1, sanitary, and 2, will prevent oils from interfering with your painting. Next, scoop out some body paint from its container. It's important to do this, so this way you do not contaminate the source with possible germs. Next, with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or water, take a sponge and dab the surface of the skin. You want an irregular surface. This gives extra texture. It's a good idea to mix in maybe a little bit of white into the blue. Because this is going to be in the background, being uniform is not exactly the highest priority. Now mix in a little bit of white into the blue and apply to the surface in the shape of clouds. A fan brush is usually a really good idea to use for this. Add merely the highlights. You don't have to draw the whole cloud, just the highlights. We only want to apply here. As you notice, through this entire time I'm talking to the model. This makes the model feel more comfortable. There's nothing worse than dealing with a body painter who is very stoic and not talking, quiet, because they start to wonder what you're thinking. While working on the model, you want to check for signs of laughter. Oh, there she goes. This means that she's enjoying herself. If she's smiling a lot, life is good. If the model is being rather serious, there might be problems, and you should probably ask the model if they are okay. It's important to check up on how the model is feeling on a regular basis. Now, in contrast to the blue, we're going to add some yellow. This is going to be the body of the dragon. At this point, you want to make sure that the model stays very still. A flatter brush usually works better. After you get done doing the basic outline, add some arms and legs. If you add a little bit of white to the yellow, it will add an extra layer. Add more depth. With a little bit of orange, a thin brush, and short, erratic strokes, create the mane. Make sure that you have a little bit of space in between the strokes to kind of give a sense of depth.
Now mix in some white into the orange. This will add highlights. Now, using some of the same colors that you use in the mane, create the spines or the scales down the dragon. Add a little bit of black to give that extra impact, make it easier to be seen from a distance. Careful not to use too much black.